name is Sis Boateng, and I'm testifying about a miracle job provision through the application of Kingdom Mysteries. So I got employed into a non-governmental organization in April 2012. And since 2012 till January 2024, I served in the same position without any form of promotion. And on 7 occasions, there have been avenues to get promoted, but one way or the other, another person is brought in to take over my place. Then I realized that something was wrong. And so, listening to messages preached by Reverend Dr. Kwadwo Bempah, I realized that I was praying to break the power of stagnation, but I was praying amiss. Because I was just praying for a job, but I was not specific on which type of job I wanted. Then during the Higher Life Breakfast meeting in September 2023, Reverend Dr. Kwadwo Bempah mentioned that we should write 4 things that we want God to do for us. So on top of my list was a job with an international NGO, and a well-paid one as that. So I began praying towards that because now I had received light. Then I continued praying and believing God for promotion, but it wasn't coming aside. So during the 2023 change of story, I was specific in asking for an international NGO job and opening doors into the international community. Then we entered into December. During the Thanksgiving service, I started thanking God for a new job. I had not sent out any applications or anything of that sort. And where I was looking for and applying for jobs for, I wasn't seeing anything that will lead to the international open doors. And so in December 2023, a friend sent me a link via WhatsApp of a job application, and in the terms of reference was going to other countries to train. So when I saw the job, I laughed and I said, this is it. So I quickly applied for it and I sowed the seed. Then I was waiting to hear from them, but nothing of that sort came. But I never wavered. I never changed my confession. I continuously mentioned the job title and thank God for it. So going on to January 2024, the 21 days of prayer and fasting started. And I was completely indulged in it and was continuously thanking God for a new job. Then on the 11th of January 2024, I had a call from 2 of my references on my CV that the job I was thanking God for had contacted them. And that was strange because I know that normally they contact you, the job seeker, before they contact your references. So within that same week in 2024, I had a text message that we had an interview scheduled on the 11th of January 2024. So in preparing for the interview, I asked the Holy Spirit because I had heard Reverend Dr. Kwadwo Bempah mention again that ask the Holy Spirit for everything you need on how I should prepare for the interview. So when I had a call for the interview, I placed my mantle on my head. It was an interview on the phone. And people of God, it was, as the questions were asked, it was just as I had prepared. Nothing changed. And so after the interview, they said I'll hear from them in a week. Within the week, I was thanking God for the job and I called myself the title. And during that same week of the prayer and fasting 2024, Reverend Dr. Kwadwo Bempah said, receive the new position. In fact, I jumped and I said, I receive it. So on Sunday, I was preparing for church around 8:30. I had a phone call. And when I picked the call, the man said, I'm calling to tell you you have the job. I said, thank you. He said, my appointment letter will be ready on the 23rd of January 2024. So I should be expecting it. And by the third time, I wasn't hearing from them. But I kept playing the messages on the podcast and kept telling myself the appointment letter will come. By 12 noon, the appointment letter was in my email. 18th of January 2024, but I received it on the 23rd of January 2024. And one thing that I kept saying was that Reverend Dr. Kwadwo Bempah has said, we will not be unemployed, and as we believe in the Holy Spirit, we should ask. And I continuously said by the end of January 2024, I would have a new job with an international NGO with a well-paid remuneration. And thank God it came as it is. My appointment was terminated in 2023, but by the grace of God, January 2024 did not even end. And I had a new job with an international NGO that is open into other countries as prophesied by Reverend Dr. Kwadwo Bempah. I believe in miracles, so should you.